10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Eat and Critique Show with co-hosts Steve-O and Rene. Get ready to hear which South Florida restaurants serve the best seafood, Italian, Mexican, steak, or sushi. Who offers the best service, best portions, and atmosphere. Share your dining experiences with Steve-O and Rene each week while they share their dining experiences with you. Listen every week while Steve-O and Rene interview celebrity chefs, give away gift certificates to some of South Florida's finest restaurants, concert tickets, and share their top 10 cuisines. Steve-O has written for the food sections of such publications as Boca Raton News, Boca Life Magazine, Parklander Magazine, and the Jewish Journal. And he's no stranger to radio. Steve-O has written 2 cookbooks, one for adults and one for children. He's a graduate of the prestigious Cooper Clinic for Fitness and Nutrition, and he graduated from the Florida Culinary Institute. Renee was the head of one of the largest marketing firms in Florida. She's been the co-host of the Eat and Critique Show from its inception. Now let's get ready to call and share your dining experiences at 877-927-6969. Now here's restaurant critics Steve-O and Renee.
And the beat goes on. The beat goes on. La-da-da-da-dee. La-da-da-da-da. The beat goes.
Hi, I'm Chris Levitt from the hit TV show $1 Million Listing Miami on Bravo, and I love listening to Steve-O and Renee on the Eat and Critique radio show.
Hey, good afternoon, and welcome to the hottest food and restaurant show
Sizzling
in South
hot.
Florida. Today, we're going to talk about gun control and foreign policy.
I'm all in.
Well, maybe not. Maybe
Let's talk about gun control. Let's talk about controlling me.
How about bladder control? No, we're not going to talk about
I
bladder
don't
control.
have any control of my bladder anymore. Only sometimes. Don't make me laugh.
Hey, we have a jammed show today. We have special guest on with us. We have gift certificates, news you can use.
Really?
News you can use. Hey, I'm restaurant critic Steve-O here with my beautiful co-host, failing voice. Renee.
Failing? I have a little touch of laryngitis. Last night, it was very hard. Last night, I didn't talk the entire evening. I did sign language, a lot of middle finger.
A lot. Hey, there's that laugh, that famous laugh. Hey, the name of our show is the Eat and Critique Show, and for the next 57 minutes, we're going to share with you where to dine and especially where not to dine.
57, you timing
Now
it?
it's 56.
If you keep talking, yeah.
Listen, as you know, starting July 20th.
Oh, look, it's raining out. It's pouring out.
Renee, we're in the middle of a show.
Okay, I'm just telling you the weather.
Okay.
You said we're going to do news, weather.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Middle of the show, she's doing weather reports.
I'm just saying, all of a sudden, I'm looking at the screen, it's pouring outside.
Okay, so as you know, we are going to be starting our new show July 20th.
I'm so excited.
We're adding a new daily morning show, 7 to 10.
Does that mean daily, Monday through Friday?
Monday through Friday, 7 to 10.
I'm so excited. Did I tell you I'm so excited? We're going to blow it up, baby.
We're going to be on our sister station, WBZT, 12:30 a.m. We're still going to do the Eat and Critique Show on Sunday. Now
yes,
we're
this is
expanding.
this is in addition. What was that?
I don't know.
No, we can't play Steppenwolf. Not allowed.
You're not allowed to say, step, beep, 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 beep.
No,
Wolf.
you're not.
Okay. Can you imagine a 3-hour show
Of us?
of us?
That's a lot to handle.
That's a big...
But this is, some people think that this is
Some
only...
people think, yeah.
Okay, no. Well,
makes
sometimes.
sense.
I think sometimes. Some people think that this is just for radio, but this is us all the time. So we are going to be blowing up morning radio. We really are.
We're going to make morning drive to work a whole new experience.
That's for sure.
So it's going to be on the AM dial, 12:30 a.m.
WBZT.
WNBC. If you'd like to watch our show live today, go to www.theeatandcritiqueshow.com.
See, and I have laryngitis, a little touch of laryngitis, and you gave me a whole thing to read today.
Well,
It's okay. By the end of the show, you'll be talking to yourself. You could talk to Tony.
wow.
Tony's always available. Anyway, today's show is sponsored by our friends at Vic and Angelo's, Delray Beach, and Palm Beach Gardens. And Vic and Angelo's offers great lunches and dinners in an upscale fine dining atmosphere. And they're offering their new menu, and we just learned one of our favorite chefs is back. Executive Chef Eric Miranda, who won our Chef of the Month twice.
Say that again. He won our what?
You want me to talk again? This is what I'm talking about. You hear this? Chef of the Month.
Oh, I thought you were saying like one of the Three Stooges, Shemp of the Month.
No, that's all you. We're like Mo, Larry, and Curly.
Yeah. And Shemp.
Anyway,
Don't
he's
forget
going to
him.
be in, yes, he's going to be in studio live today. And if you love Italian food like Steve-O and myself, you will love Vic and Angelo's, from their signature John's Mom's Meatball to their Vic and Angelo salads, coal oven pizza, homemade pastas, and their incredible brunches. And Vic and Angelo's has 2 locations in Delray Beach and Palm Beach Gardens, and they serve both lunch and dinner 7 days a week. Call them to make reservations at 844-842-2632 and tell them that Steve-O and Rene sent you.
That number is good for either location
Yes.
because they have Palm Beach Gardens.
Yes.
Such a cool place. And Delray Beach, which we were just
On
at.
Atlantic Avenue by the train station, like directly by the train station. You cannot miss them. You don't want to miss them.
So that's
And we
right.
also have to thank Friday night. We went to a barbecue. We were invited to a party at Bruce and Tanya's, and they made a wonderful dinner. So we just want to thank them for having us over. But I have to just point out one thing for next time I go over there. It was 102 degrees out last Friday night. Are you with me?
I'm
Stay
with
with
you.
me. Stay with me.
I've been 8 years.
Focus on me, baby. Focus on me. Because I can't repeat it twice. I barely have a voice. Anyway,
Could you do
they
the
had
whole thing over again?
No, they had a fire pit that they lit. I think that's part of the laryngitis. Hence the laryngitis. I thought I was in the Everglades in a fire. You know how they tell you to stay in from the ash? That's how I feel. So next time we come there, I'll have to stay inside.
Bruce, bro, no one starts a fire.
A fire pit.
102 degrees.
The fire pit was wonderful, but again, the ashes, I think, went
If we had
into-
been in Aspen, it'd been great.
it was down my throat.
But the food was great. The company was great.
I don't want ashes in my throat. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, that's it. I'm done with that.
Even your laugh still sounds the same. With
It does?
laryngitis,
That's good. Okay. So we have live in studio the operations manager of Vic and Angelo's brand, which includes Vic and Angelo's, The Office, and BurgerFi. And we also have live in studio today our longtime friend and one of our favorite executive chefs,
Do you know he's
Chef
won?
Eric Miranda of Vic and Angelo's in Delray Beach.
We've been doing this almost 3 years. Every month we have a new chef of the month.
He won twice. I already
Twice.
said that. Yes.
Okay, but I think it's
This is why I said if you listen to me, listen to me.
Renee, I've got 9 things going on
What?
at one time.
You got a show going on.
I've
Pay
got
attention to
valet
the show.
parking.
There's no valet parking.
Okay. Hey, just a reminder, the Seminole Casino, Coconut Creek, will stage a spectacular fireworks show on July 3rd at 9 p.m. This is being put on by the internationally acclaimed company called Gucci in New York. Not Gucci.
I thought it was Gucci.
No,
I was
it's
all
Gucci.
excited. I was all excited.
The show is 22 minutes if you want to time it. Hey, if the weather is bad,
Are we going?
yeah, of course we are.
Yes.
Darn right we are. If the weather's bad, they're going to move it indoors.
Perfect. They're going to blow the roof off.
So bring your kids.
Is that your shtick for today?
I thought, talking about gun control and foreign policy
Yeah.
is my shtick for today.
That'll be our morning show.
No, anyway.
Not
if,
quite.
If it does rain, they're going to move it to July 4th, the next day.
What?
Yeah, if it rains. You can't do fireworks in the rain.
Did they tell you that?
You think I'd make this up?
I don't know. You make up everything.
You don't make up things with
Okay.
the Seminole people. You just
All right, speaking about fireworks, you want to mention a couple of places to go watch fireworks?
Do it.
I think you should go to New York.
Hey, that's where you're going for fireworks?
I'm going with Dawn. Okay,
okay.
she's going to take me. I'm going to go with Dawn and John. They'll take me on their private plane. I know they will. I feel it.
I think they're going to put you on the bus and meet.
They're
have you
not.
meet them.
Dawn, you would
You can
take
come.
me.
The more the merrier.
Yes, and I'm a lot of fun.
Okay.
I was a lot of fun Friday night till till the ashes went down my throat from the fire pit. This is what happens. I swear I was in the Everglades. I think there was a fire.
I don't think they're going to ever invite us back.
No,
together.
they'll invite us back. They have a good sense of humor. Otherwise, they wouldn't be friends with us.
Yes.
Okay, so anyway, the Village of Gulfstream Park in Hallandale is doing a display, and they're going to have local food trucks.
Starts at
And
9:15.
thank you very much for helping me. Don't worry about it. I'm struggling with my voice. Don't worry about it.
Renee,
By the end of the show, you'll be talking to
We
Tony.
don't start till 3 hours till the 20th. Today
Okay.
we have 50 minutes left.
All right. You're timing me?
I have to.
Oh.
I'm the keeper of the clock.
You'll be the keeper of some. Listen, you'll be
48.
the keeper of something, not the clock. Okay, then Hollywood's annual Star-Spangled Spectacular 4th of July celebration with fireworks is going to be at 9 p.m. They're going to have live music from DJ Tony Mix. And the event is located at the North Boardwalk in Hollywood.
I'm going to do this.
Very cool. That's
'Cause
on the ocean.
We need the time. Just go to the closest fireworks display, closest to you.
Just follow the fireworks. Drive towards the fireworks.
Okay, I need to talk about our new sponsor, Transcontinental Car USA. They're located at 1309 West Sunrise Boulevard off of 95 in Fort Lauderdale. They have been at the same location for over 4 days. Oh, sorry, 20 years.
4 days is good.
They specialize in older model manufacturers such as Audi, BMW, Cadillac. Ooh, I spelled BMW wrong. Cadillacs, Mercedes, but they also
is that
carry
the
older
shtick?
models. For those of you who like pickup trucks,
You like a pickup
like
truck?
our gardener,
No, you go for beer runs. I told
they
you
have
that.
a
It's
wide
very cool.
selection of older model pickup trucks at great prices. Go to their website at www.fl4x4.com or call them at 954-624-2424 and ask for Raphael.
And tell them Steve-O sent you.
They don't
They don't know who I am.
They don't care what your credit is. They're going to take care of you. The dealership is called Transcontinental
Oh,
Car.
you did write that.
Yeah.
Tell them Steve-O sent you.
I did. It's a guy thing, okay?
Oh, because girls don't buy
When's
cars.
the last pickup truck you drove?
They don't only sell pickup trucks. You just said they have BMW.
trucks.
Oh, I'm going to smack you in the head early today.
Okay,
It's going to
so-
happen early.
We got a guest in
We
studio.
do. So let's go to our first guest, a great friend of our show, the Director of Operations, Dawn Kimball, which includes both Vic and Angelo's and The Office and BurgerFi, which we love. Hi, Dawn. It's so great to have you in the studio.
Oh, it's good to be here. Thank
and she
you.
always looks gorgeous, right? She always
Thank
looks
you.
You do.
fabulous.
And you know what? You are such a great host. Every time we come to Vic and Angelo's, you're
She
just,
feeds us.
but she just makes you feel at home.
Yes,
Well.
absolutely.
It's part of the whole ambiance as well. I'd like to make sure that everybody...
Humble.
Yes.
Humble. She's very humble.
Hospitality is like our main
The
important
biggest thing there. Yes, I
Absolutely.
agree. They have it all. They have the service, they have the food, they have the atmosphere, they have it all.
Well-
and I'm
Thank
not
you.
even sucking up. This is the way I
Oh.
feel from my heart.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Because
That
I don't
says a
suck
lot.
up to anybody. Yes, Steve-O.
Renee, what's happening to your nose? Ooh.
Don't.
You don't suck up to anybody?
Do I suck up to anybody? Especially you.
No,
You're
you
the-
don't suck up to
Listen,
me.
you're the biggest suck up. I wouldn't even go there if I were you. It's going to be on. Where's the boxing gloves? I'm getting my boxing gloves.
What's wrong with suck up? I learned everything from Eddie Haskell. on
Okay,
Leave It to
you're
Beaver.
the biggest suck up.
You got it. You know what? And we also have Chef Eric, who just called. He's coming in.
Yes.
He's running a
on.
few minutes late.
Yeah.
So do you want to take commercial and
Let's-
then come back and talk to Dawn?
Let's go to our first commercial.
Okay.
We've got so much. She's on for the whole show today. We have so much to talk about.
Yes.
We will be right back.
As you must know, Rene and I dine at hundreds of restaurants each year. When it comes to Italian cuisine, the Meatball Room of Boca is still one of our favorites. The Meatball Room is part of our top 20 restaurants, and Chef Nick goes well beyond greatness. Meatball Room offers 11 different varieties of meatballs, from their classic meatball, which is Rene and my favorite, to their meatball sampler plate. We love them all. There's always something going on at Meatball Room, like their Ladies' Night every Wednesday where ladies drink free from 5 to 9, or their happy hour with their $5
Bar Bites menu. Meatball Room offers live entertainment every night for a real night of fine dining in a fun, relaxed atmosphere in a beautiful modern setting. You must dine at the Meatball Room in Boca Raton. Meatball Room is located at the Regency Court Shopping Center, the corner of Jog and Yamada Road in Boca. Call Meatball Room for the reservations, 561-409-4111. Tell them that Steve-O and Rene sent you.
I think we're back. No warning, we're back.
We're back.
Hey, before we get to Dawn and Chef Eric, who will be here any minute, I want to remind you that starting July 20th, Renee and I start our new morning show, Steve-O and Renee.
Are you reminding everybody every 5 minutes?
Well, no, every 11 minutes.
I'm just wondering.
Shows. Well, listen, we got to promote.
Yes.
This is big time. This is the biggest thing that's ever happened to us.
This is big time.
I mean, to have a morning show,
Yes.
3 hours of us. Now, that might sound easy, but think about it. We do 1 hour a week now.
I know, so maybe I should stop talking today. I'm going to rest my voice.
But I do promise you.
Can you imagine?
I do promise you, we will change your morning drive.
Forever. We will.
And what's so amazing is all the new restaurants have contacted us wanting to advertise on our new show. I was blown away.
Well, morning shows are huge. They really are. They're huge.
Okay, well,
so
we are going to do it big time starting July 20th. It's on AM 1230. It's a sister station.
Yes, WBZT. You like that? Freddie loves that.
Okay. So.
Well, Chef Eric's not here, so we're going to do a cooking segment, I'm hoping, with Chef Eric.
I
We're
don't
not?
know. He couldn't stop by the restaurant.
Oh, I was hoping for food.
I know.
I have to listen, I took a piece of that meatball home. Dawn, I took a piece of the meatball that you gave us.
Yes.
And I'm like savoring it. I only take a little piece off of it each day. I hid it from you. Otherwise, it would be gone.
Did you see Steve-O's garlic bread?
It was gone. We couldn't take any home. We have to go back.
I didn't want you to see.
He thinks the bread in your restaurant's called Steve-O's garlic bread.
Well, you can name it that if you'd like.
I know, but don't encourage it, Dawn. Don't encourage it.
You know what I love doing is walking down Atlantic Avenue, and there's people outside, because you got a great patio area.
And they have such a great location. They have a perfect location.
I love the railroad track.
I think it adds to the ambience, right? Doesn't it?
Yes.
So here's what I do. I go, what is that? So
he tries to distract your patrons and
steal
steals
their
bread.
garlic bread.
You think that I'm joking? If you see Delray police coming down the block, it's for him.
It's okay. We know him. We'll get you out.
See, a little bird could be crying for food.
And you'd steal it from them.
I would not give them my garlic bread.
See, but that goes along with me, too. Did you see when we were sitting there with him, I got nothing.
No,
if I don't eat
offer or anything.
nothing, if I don't eat quickly, I get nothing.
We had 2 straws for our water.
You see how thin Dawn got? Do you see Dawn lost so much weight since she dined with us? She can't eat. You ate everything.
No, I try and pace myself, but really, when you walk in, it's just the smell of the bread and the pizza.
You can't pace yourself in that restaurant.
No.
You can't pace yourself.
And the desserts.
And then I have to mention what they brought out, what Dawn brought out for us, because she brought over this magnificent cheese tray. And you played it differently before on this wooden board, but actually now it's even nicer.
Yes, because you get a variety of the sauces that go with the cheese, and we like to, and we do like to change things up and get creative, and it works. I love that, and the meats and with the cheese.
What was on that platter?
There's a cherry sauce, and there's
There was 2 different cherries.
There was different cheeses.
a truffle. There's the cheese is the manchego and the Parmesan.
Loved it. And it was so fresh.
And normally we never take food home with us. We took it home this time.
Yeah.
It was amazing. But I want to tell you.
But did they put it in a container for you, or you just stuck it all in your pocket?
Most of my pocket. But, you know what?
He has very deep pockets, Dawn. You have no idea what goes home with us. Check for the silverware later. He's a thief. You have no idea. He takes everything.
You knew I did that?
The silverware? Yeah.
Oh, you saw that.
And glassware also.
I tried. It wouldn't fit in my pocket. Between the garlic
I
bread
only take
and
wine.
the meatballs.
I only take wine
Oh,
glasses.
so that's what the dogs were following, like we're down the street.
They follow us everywhere. You have no idea. One time he ate a piece of steak. He stuck the fat in his pocket.
So I'm getting ready to suck up to you. So
you don't
Vic and Angelo's. No, I got to do this. Vic and Angelo's from day one, 2.5 years ago, said, we're going with you guys. This is back at our AM days. And I always said, wow, that was so
They
smart.
had insight.
But here's what I've watched. Vic and Angelo's is like one of the top Italian restaurants in South Florida. You're always looking for new things to do where you could just kind of sit back and go, hey, we offer the best Italian food. You, Dawn, are always coming up with ideas, things to change. And it's like, I can't believe it. They made changes that are even better.
And I like that. And I also like to talk with the chefs about this, and I like to see what they can come up with and do as well. I mean, because I know Vic and Angelo's, when the two chefs get together, they come up with the most amazing new dishes.
Do.
And everybody likes that, and our customers want to see that as well. And most of our customers are Italian or, are mainly from the East Coast, so it's
Or
nice
want to
that
be
they
Italian
know.
like me. I want to be
Right,
Italian.
And they'll know the food.
I love the Italians.
Yes, well, they're mainly from New York, but they will know your food, and they'll know it and how it tastes, and the flavor, and they enjoy it, and that's what I love to see is our customers coming back and knowing that they're going to get the great quality food that that is homemade and that. And it comes from our great chefs. So.
Do you know that I would eat there every day if I could?
Oh, I do. Oh.
I would. Oh, I'm going to get a job there. I can eat for free.
Yes.
So anyway, we started out our tasting. Well, it wasn't a tasting. We sat down, we had a meeting, and Dawn brought over for you to taste their lobster
Before
bisque.
we go any, I've got to say this.
What?
I love.
Oh, wait a second. He's not finished sucking up. I'm going to let him go. Go ahead. Go with it.
love lobster bisque soup. Love it.
I was about to say that.
But before I tell you
do too.
about your new lobster bisque soup, we got a second email this week
Yeah.
from New York. People who live in New York who listen to our show on iHeartRadio, and they said, we're coming into Florida. We love
Renee.
Well,
Yes.
Thank you.
They said, we love the girl on there. What's that girl's name? No, they
Who's she?
Who is she? The fat Jewish one.
Not quite.
Okay, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, one of our listeners thought I was a big fat Jewish mama. Far from it.
Anyhow, but they're from New York. They listen to us every week on iHeart, and they said
For your Texan drawl?
she said, you know what? You were talking about Vic and Angelo's, and after hearing you talk about them,
They flew in specifically?
no, they're coming here this weekend.
Oh, did they
nice.
invite us to dine with them?
Renee, this is the longest thing I've ever taken to get out about an email.
Go ahead, I'm listening to you. I'm nothing if I don't listen to you.
But she said, we start talking about where we're going to go eat. We love Italian food. After listening to you talk about Vic and Angelo's, we're going there. Now, they're coming by train, so they're just going to drop
There's
them
a
off.
train right there. It's perfect.
And so they're going to drop them off. Anyway, so now
They could go to both locations on that train.
So now you're offering now your bisque, your lobster bisque,
Which
That is-
was incredible.
the biggest chunks of lobster
Yeah,
I've
it was
ever.
excellent.
It's supposed to, and when we do travel a lot and we go to different states, and we like to see what kind of food that we have on the menu kind of compare it to what we have
Right.
at other restaurants. And the lobster
And then you
bisque-
say, ha ha, we do it better.
okay, sometimes no. But it always, it has to have the right flavor. It has to have the right texture. It has to have lobster. And we've been places where it doesn't even have lobster, but it has
Isn't
to
that
have that
amazing?
flavor. And what's the point?
A lot
of
of times I
having-
have to
so-
bring a magnifying glass in with me. Come on, lobster. Where are you, baby? I know
they
you're
give
in
you
there.
one at the bottom, and then you have
Oh
to
my
work
God!
your way
But that was. I
And
gotta
he
say,
loves lobster bisque.
Loves.
That's one of his favorite soups. So you truly enjoyed
It's
that.
always good with a little sherry. I like it with a little.
oh, yeah, I tried that way too. It was just unbelievably good.
Okay.
So if you love lobster bisque like I do, you've got to order the lobster bisque. Now let's
But
talk
can I
about.
talk about, I just want to mention
the
that
meatball?
meatball because I mention this on like every show about your meatball. I have never seen a bigger meatball in my life.
That's true.
Now,
Thanks to John's mom.
Listen,
Yes,
I would,
that's very true.
I would say I
It's
love
family style.
big
One
meatballs. Anyway, I'm talking about meatballs.
Hey, we just need to make it to another 21, 22 days before we go. Okay.
I'm talking about meatballs.
Okay.
That's it. What can you possibly say about that? Anyway, your meatball is the size of a softball, and it comes in this
With the
metal
regatta?
bowl. Let me finish.
Okay.
Smack you. Comes with regatta in it and peppers, and it truly is a meal. 10 people could eat that meatball and get a nice piece.
Yes,
It's
true.
huge.
But we always like to eat it. We don't really share. No, I'm just kidding. We like to have our own. It's just like
And
I
the
know.
sauce?
I could have that meatball and go home.
The sauce.
And the garlic bread.
Yes.
Why is Freddie laughing at me? Is it because of my voice today? I would just leave with the. Why he walks out with the bread?
Well, the meatball.
Thank God he leaves the. Dawn, thank God he leaves the board.
Oh, that's okay. You know?
Did you take the board?
Listen, between the garlic bread and the meatball and the cheese, I have no more pockets left. There's only so much you can do.
Distract Dawn next time.
Hey, Dawn, what is that?
If you bring a briefcase, you can fit a lot in there. Make believe you have a business meeting.
Let's talk about some of the other things we had there.
Go ahead.
The coconut cream pie.
Wow, that's a new item on your
Yes,
menu.
it is. That was actually that's my grandmother's recipe.
Your grandmother's
w-
recipe?
Can I tell you something? That was fabulous. I loved it.
Thank you very much. And John has the banana cream
Which
pie,
I love too.
Which is your signature dessert, is the banana cream
Yes,
pie.
and
That's the first piece of cake we ever had there,
It was.
which
and
I
the
love.
Venetian. So we John and I kind of like to see who can out kind of do each other, so to speak. But
Oh, there's a competition.
always. And so I always like to see, I always like to try, and our pastry chef does an amazing job, and everybody always like this banana cream pie, and it's absolutely amazing. And then my grandmother, I knew something that I wanted on the menu, and so I was just talking to the pastry chef one day and see if he could make it. So
I love that
she
coconut.
gave me the recipe. And
First of all, I'm a big
Thank
fan
you.
of coconut, but that was fabulous.
thank you.
You know what else I love there? Is their Zeppelis.
Well, your Zeppelis, and I said this, I haven't had them in a while, but I had them one time. They remind me of San Gennaro's Feast. Now, John, if he's listening to this, he'll understand
yes.
that.
Oh,
In
yeah.
Little Italy, you go there, you get a paper bag, you stick the
That's
they give you the
that's
Zeppelis in a
it.
paper bag, and you shake it up with the sugar, and it's so greasy,
yes.
they drip down your hands. That's the best.
It is.
You don't know from that.
I don't know. All I
No.
all I know is I'm going to talk about some of my other favorite dishes here.
And also, she served us biscotti.
Yes. The
Those
warm biscotti.
Yes. Our pastry chef, they're made right there. So.
And she wanted to send them home to my dad, which was very sweet.
Oh,
I told you
should.
she's just such a gracious host.
Yes,
thank you.
absolutely. I
And that's
agree.
how they treat everybody that comes in there. When you go
Oh, I
into-
thought we were special.
You know what? We have great staff for every
do.
restaurant, and that makes it a great restaurant.
your GM there, and and it's not just Delray. It's Palm Beach Gardens, but we know Reed really well because he's been there forever.
And it's closer to our house. We love both locations, though. And there's a different feel for
Yes,
both
there is.
restaurants. Because when you go out to Palm Beach, it's more like, like a vacation resort, sitting outside there. It's just beautiful. And then Del Rey, it's more of people watching and
Yes,
more
a little
happening.
bit more active.
Yes,
And
exactly.
there it's a little bit more laid back and it's-
Right.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about your pizza. I know Chef's not here yet, and it's raining. There's an accident on
yes.
95.
How do you know that? You listening
He
to the
told
news?
me.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he told me.
Okay. Because you make things up. You make like Bubba Mice's up. You do.
Renee, that's one of the 19.
No,
words.
it's not.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not. I'm not going to mention what I said last week.
Okay, so
Behave.
your black grouper, out of this world. I love your black.
That's one of your
grouper.
favorite dishes. But how
Absolutely.
about their pizza? Because it's made with New York water. That's the trick.
Yes, it is.
The pizza's fabulous there, and you do something different on the crust.
Yes, we do.
But
We-
they
we
can't.
add-
They can't
So
say.
it's a-
Yeah, well, there's a little cinnamon in the crust, and it brings out the
Is
flavor.
that what it is?
Because typically, let me just say something. Typically, when you eat a pizza, most people leave over the crust and eat, like the rest of the pizza. But their crust, you cannot just leave over.
I know.
Yes,
I
and I'm not a
love it.
crust person. I don't like. The
Do you
crust.
eat that crust?
I do.
Me too.
I do. And
So
it's
as
just
as
one of
much
the-
as I love your meatball, just your meatball,
Mm-hmm.
so my favorite pizza is the Grand Pizza, the Grand Street Pizza, because it's got the meatballs on it, and I just love their pizzas.
the 3 cheese pizza is also
I think
all
we've
white
had that.
pizza.
Yeah,
That's
that's
one of my
fabulous
favorite.
too. I think we've tried
That's like
everything
telling
there.
Dawn, you know what I don't like about Vic and
Listen,
Angela? Nothing.
wait a second. I almost have their menu to memory, but they made a couple of changes.
We
So
did.
I was memorizing them. Whatever I haven't tasted, I'm going to
go.
have to taste. I know, I see that. Thank you very much for showing that to me.
No, it's
That's very
all the
helpful.
people
We've
who are
had their
watching.
linguine and clam sauce, which is fabulous. But one of my
That's
favorites is the penne
John's
vodka
favorite.
sauce.
Yes, that's your favorite.
Which when Chef Eric comes in, did he bring me any? Do you know if he brought me any of that?
Back to he's not bringing food into.
Oh, boo. I have to go into the restaurant to have that because that's one of my favorite. And the linguine fruta de mar. Did I say that right?
With the seafood.
See, you wrote it down. You were hoping I couldn't say it. He writes this down. It is my favorite. So he took it off the menu for me to say, but he would not say that. He was trying to stump me up, Dawn. Did you see that?
Well, if you don't, sometimes it's hard for me to. Since I'm not Italian, but yeah, I mean, it's John corrects me on it, so it takes a while to learn.
I may
You
look
need-
Italian. I'm going to be Italian.
Oh, me too. I'm working on it.
So,
We have a gift certificate to give away?
do we?
Do
We
have a-
do.
we do.
I believe he's bringing them.
Okay, perfect. How much is the gift certificate for?
They're $100 each.
Wow.
$100. So why don't we give out $100 gift certificate? Give out the phone
I don't know
number.
if we have
yeah.
enough lines.
Okay, I know it's going to blow up. Give out the phone number.
Okay.
Because this is what our listeners are waiting for. They love the gift
They're
certificates.
piranhas.
No, I happen to think they're just great listeners that support us. And they're going to come to a new show
Yeah.
on 12:30 a.m. starting July 20th, Monday morning.
Now, what we're now the-
on WBEZT.
Now the gifts we're going to give out free coupons, and after they punched it 10 times, you get a free item. That's what we're going to give away.
What's the free item?
Whatever they want. No, we're going to give away.
I'm going to give them a feather from your head. Okay, go
so
ahead.
here's the deal. 5th caller, and your name has to start with an S. No, that won't do.
No, start with an S. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
I haven't even. The phones are ringing. I haven't
People
even said
have it.
anything yet.
Listen, they have it in speed dial.
do.
They really do.
So 5th caller.
Oh, again, my lipstick's all over the mic. I keep bumping into the mic. Look at this.
Okay.
By the end of the show, I have nothing on.
877-927-6969. 877.
Stop doing the fifth. Do another number. Can you go higher than fifth?
How about 6th?
Okay, let's do 6th caller.
6th
Because
caller.
I feel like people have timed it perfectly. We got to change it up.
You should see these phones.
Okay, you got to change things up.
$100 gift certificate to Vic and Angela's. I get it's good at either location.
Right.
But you can't use it until 2020, right?
Yes. It's no good until 2020.
Right? I'm joking.
Joking.
Dawn.
I was like, really? No.
No, it's good immediately.
Anytime.
Jimmy,
Anytime.
sixth
Any year,
sixth
anytime.
caller.
And it's good for either location.
Either location.
Either location.
Perfect.
877-927-6969. It was so funny when I said 6th caller, all the lights went out. And now they're all coming back in again. Okay.
Because people are pacing themselves. They want to win.
Okay, so now for happy hour,
Well, first of all, tell everybody your hours.
Well, the happy hour is from. I'm gonna get this right. I believe it's from 4 to 7.
that sounds good to me. We'll talk
And the
about 7.
meatballs on the
Meatballs.
happy hour.
Oh yes, the meatballs, and we have the wings, and we have.
I love your chicken wings.
So do I.
They have these onions on top. I love it.
Yes, I do too. And we have a new a new drink menu as well. So and everything is like that time. So it's 4 to 7, right, for each location.
Didn't you get, like, you put down these different names for the drinks?
Yes, it hasn't come out yet. It's coming out. It's coming out this week. So it's a summer drink with the we have our ice cream in it as well. So I mean the sorbets with our vodka and it mixed in. So we've made about 4 different drinks that are absolutely
To die
amazing.
for, right?
Yes, they are. Very, very good. So
We have to go there for happy hour. if
Yes,
I'm
you
at Vic
do.
and Angelo's, I'll be very
And
happy.
what am I supposed to do?
You could come.
And do what?
You're invited. I didn't uninvite you yet.
No.
Depends how the rest of the show goes. I may uninvite you.
You know what my favorite happy hour drink is?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Water.
Water.
New York water.
Jimmy,
Oh, there's Chef Eric.
come on in.
Steve, I got Steve on here.
Oh, we got Steve.
He starts with an S.
Okay. Hey, Steve.
Hi.
Congratulations. You just won a $100 gift certificate to Vic and Angelo's.
I am so excited. You have no idea.
No, I do have an idea. Listen, you have anybody to go with?
That's my darling wife.
Oh, his darling wife. I like that.
Because
Suck up.
listen, I'd be happy to go with you if you want to get rid of her.
I haven't listened to you because she's a Brooklyn girl.
Oh.
Oh.
So,
Does she have blonde hair?
No.
Okay, you may want to take a blonde with you for something different.
Oh, okay.
hey, Steve, have you ever dined at Vic and Angelo's?
No, but I hear you guys talk about it all the time. I'm so excited.
Oh, man.
You'll love it. You'll love
You
it.
said lobster bisque. I was right there.
It is absolutely out of this world.
And that's a new item on the menu. Got to try that. It's fabulous. And they give you such a big bowl of it, like a schissel. They
Chef.
do. They give you a big bowl.
The bisque, your lobster bisque,
Love it.
out of this world, bro.
Oh, thank you,
Oh.
thank you. Glad to be here.
Welcome, Chef Eric.
Wait a minute, that's not Chef Eric.
That's Chef Eric. 'Cause
No, look how skinny he is.
You lost a lot of weight. Wait a second. We still have Steve on the line. Do you
Oh.
want to say goodbye to him
No,
first?
no,
Or is he
no.
part of the show?
Steve, wait a minute. Now, what part of town are you from?
Port St. Lucie.
Okay.
He could go to the Palm Beach location, too. You could
Palm
go
Beach
to
Gardens.
either location.
Right.
Great.
And they have a drive-up restaurant in Port St. Lucie.
They do. They serve you Zeppelis. They just throw them into the car in a paper bag. The best Zeppelis ever.
Okay, bro.
Remember,
Listen.
we had a Zeppeli with an Oreo inside. Do you still have that? The Zeppelis with the Oreos?
Yes, we do.
Steve, have the Zeppeli with the Oreo.
Oh, that's
Okay.
right.
It's an experience. It really is. Just order everything on the menu.
There you go.
So now, how long have you been listening to the show for?
Since it started.
Wow. I told you never to ask that question. What happens if you say, I just tuned in today?
No, that's okay. We're gonna throw in we're gonna throw in free parking.
Valet. They do
As long
have.
as it's in the morning.
Wait a second. They do have valet parking. Don't throw in parking.
No, no, not
it's
say
$10.
valet.
You're gonna have to cough up.
No, I didn't say valet. If you get there at 9 o'clock in the morning, you can park for free.
And just wait.
Yeah.
They open at 7, but it's okay.
If they ticket you, tell them Rene said it was okay.
Yeah, tell them Rene sent you.
Yeah.
Good job.
Okay. Hey, bro, thanks for calling. Hold on. We're
Thanks,
gonna get all
Steve.
your
Enjoy the
information.
restaurant.
Thanks.
Okay, bud.
Chef Eric is in the house.
Whoa.
Oh my God, I didn't recognize you, Chef Eric. You look so thin.
Yes. I've been working out a lot. That's what happened.
Well, now you're back. When I heard that you were doing whatever you were doing.
Right.
I didn't eat for 3 weeks, bro. I was so sad.
You didn't eat for 3 weeks?
Maybe 2 weeks.
Oh my God. He never misses a day. He doesn't even miss a
Maybe it was
meal.
a meal. I missed.
Well, he did
I
miss
was
the
upset.
content.
He missed his nightly snack. That's about it.
Half.
No, I'm so upset. No popcorn tonight.
Well, only a half a bag. But I'm still sad. Chef Eric's out there. Look at this dog. Look at this.
She doesn't
That
cross
is
my word, though.
Now that's funny.
So let me just tell you a little bit about Chef Eric.
Why can't he tell us?
No, I'm not going to tell his background.
Okay.
You were like one of the first chefs on our show. You brought in all this food to cook up. We are back on AM radio.
And you left the pots, by the way. Not pot. You left the pots.
Yeah. We had 3 people listening, and one of them was one of those homeless people out in Broward. And we had nothing. And he came on with, no, I'm kidding.
What are you talking about? I lost you
He
for
was
a
like
second.
one of the first chefs to come on
He
our show.
was, yes.
And we got so many emails like, we loved the way he prepared the food.
Listen, you
how
have a
he
huge
explained it.
fan club. We got so many emails about you, truly.
thank
They
you.
loved your personality because you have that passion.
Yes, passion.
And that's a big thing for chefs, for great chefs. And we think that you're a great chef.
And we've told everybody, you're the only chef who's been our chef of the month twice.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
Thank
Now,
you.
your
Absolutely.
wife called us up to tell us, what's wrong
I mean-
3 times.
They paid us off, but it's okay.
We don't take bribes.
I take
Well, not all the
meatballs.
time.
I take meatballs. Send me a meatball, I'll do anything. So you should listen to this.
So I do want to bribe you because you've got to put something back on the menu that I keep telling you,
What?
the blooming.
It's the squash blossom. Say
squash
down.
squash.
Wait a second. The squash blossom is seasonal. He doesn't understand. Explain it to him.
Yeah, well, it is. As a matter of fact, we just pick it up. We put it on a special like about 3 weeks ago. the squash
I
blossom.
didn't hear my phone ring.
Wait a second. Why weren't we contacted? We're on the waiting list.
We're stars now. We have a daily show.
Not yet.
Okay.
Don't get crazy over there. July 20th. WBZT.
WNBC.
12:30. Did you hear that, Chef Eric? 7 to 10.
Yeah, right. And first of all, I wanted
great.
to say thank you. Glad to be here.
So good to see you.
Congratulations. It's a beautiful studio.
Thank you.
A little bit different.
No,
man.
we
Yeah,
won't.
totally
No, it's not
different.
going to be in the studio. Don't get crazy.
Same place.
It's
Same
another
building.
studio.
It's great. It's unbelievable. I'm glad to be back working for Vic and Angelo. It's
Yes.
always the place. I feel that it's my home.
I.
Yeah,
How do
you
I
know,
make it my home? I'm gonna take a bed in the bag there.
Give me some garlic bread.
Listen, if you take your stuff there, they're not gonna throw me out.
Right. Bring me some garlic bread.
garlic bread, right.
I'm bringing you nothing.
John's mom meatball?
No,
Well, that's his favorite dish.
Oh.
Garlic bread. Right.
the garlic
Garlic
bread.
bread.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to be here with the owner, Mrs. Dawn, and also with my girlfriend as well. But it's glad to be back on the studio on the radio with you guys. Be glad to be back in Delray Beach.
Well, we're thrilled to have you back because you know how much we love you.
Thank you.
And the food, what he does is spectacular.
It-
Yes.
And that's what we miss, and he's family. for
Hey,
us.
listen, we got to go to a break.
Yes, we do.
We will be Jimmy. Let's go to break.
We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm restaurant critic Rene. Vic and Angelo's has been on Steve-O and my top 20 restaurants since day one, 3 years ago. Vic and Angelo's menu items are inspired by the desire to transform the American approach to fine Italian dining into a memorable experience. Come and experience the taste of Italy located at Vic and Angelo's, Del Rey, or Palm Beach Gardens restaurant. Restaurateur John Rosati has traveled the world looking for the greatest dishes and finest ingredients to offer to customers. Vic and Angelo's sauces are made with San Marzano tomatoes imported directly from Naples, Italy, and their pizza dough contains the age-old secret to making the best pizza, water imported from New York. Once you're seated at Vic and Angelo's, you're greeted with Steve-O's favorite garlic bread. Their Italian dishes are cooked to order, and you must order their signature meatball. Vic and Angelo's Pizza in Palm Beach Gardens in Del Rey is made with the freshest ingredients and are inspired by authentic Italian techniques. They even hand make their pasta, mozzarella, and sausage. To make reservations at either location, contact Vic and Angelo's at 844-842-2632. That's 844-842-2632. And make sure you tell them Steve-O and Renee sent you. Hi, this is Renee. When it comes to gastropubs, we love The Office. The Office is a modern American gastropub where the food is as important as the drink. The Office offers a casual, refined atmosphere that welcomes beer drinkers, wine snobs, and foodies alike. The Office is your charming neighborhood watering hole. From the diverse menu to the quality service. One day, providing the customers the best customer experience possible. Try The Office appetizers like their Florida Blue crab cakes or their spicy braised pork tacos. And for your entree, try the black grouper with brown raisin butter, or if you're a burger lover like Steve-O, try his favorite, the CEO burger with tomato jam, bacon, and blue cheese. Don't forget to add The Office signature fries. The Office is open 7 days a week, Monday through Thursday till midnight, and weekends open till 2 a.m., and they're located at 201 East Atlantic Avenue in Delray Beach. Tell them Steve-O and Renee sent you.
I gotta get the
And we're back. We're back. You never know when we're back. I don't even know when we're back.
We are so back. Hey, before we get back with Dawn and
Chef Eric. Don't worry, we're on the air, guys. No big deal. Having a private conversation.
Okay.
We still love you. Okay, let's talk about Meat Eatery and Tap Room in Boca Raton on Federal Highway in the Sundine Center.
I got an email from a listener there, too.
Yes, we
They
did.
took a party of 6.
Yeah.
They said, thank you, thank you, thank you. That is the most incredible gastropub.
They said we were right again.
Yeah.
Isn't it nice? You
It
love
is.
being right.
Only when it comes to restaurants.
Only when it comes to me.
Meat Eatery just won another award for their
Nancy Pants.
Pants.
They won the
which is
first award for the Inside Out Juicy Lucy burger.
These are burgers.
Yes.
But they're not just a burger place. They serve breakfast, they serve lunch, they serve dinner.
Yes.
They have the most eclectic menu I have ever seen. It
They
doesn't
serve
matter.
craft beer and wine. They do catering. They serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Nobody does that anymore.
And if
Go ahead.
you want to watch our gang, they got
Watch what?
our gang. You know,
Our gang?
Alfalfa,
Because
Spanky.
I was wondering what gang you have. I got my own people.
Okay, so they got
You know, isn't
screens.
it funny? I just have to say this. Isn't it funny now that all of a sudden we get the morning show? It's like people want to be in your grill.
Oh, I know.
I say that's all I say. You want to be up in my grill?
I'm getting calls from people. Who? What's your name? What do you mean we've been best
On
friends?
WBEZT. Okay. Anyway, yes, and they actually smoke all their own meats. They smoke their own pastrami.
That's the
which is-
biggest complaint we get.
Yes, and
We
their
went there-
sausage.
We went there
chicken
for the
wings.
pastrami, and they were out again.
There's a waiting
Here's
list.
what you got to do. You go to www.meateateryboca.com, get on their email, and they'll give you a blast when the pastrami is ready because they smoke it for 10 days.
Yes, they do. No
I'm
joke.
going to go over there. I'm going to sit there for 10 days and just
I think
make
you
sure.
should. Take an umbrella. Otherwise, you get heat exhaustion.
Hey, they're located at 980 North Federal Highway. It's in Boca. They're right next door to the Wells Fargo building.
They're in the Sundine Center. They take up the entire lobby.
Get their Wisconsin cheese beer soup.
Get anything there. It's fabulous.
It's wonderful. They've been with us now for 6 months.
Yeah. Their phone number to reach them is 561-419-2600. Or you could go to their website. They have their whole menu on their website. But you got to try their Inside Out Juicy Lucy Burger because
won
that is
huge
an
award for
experience. Yeah, and the Nancy Pants.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So we're back here in studio with
Chef
Don
Eric
Kimball,
yes, and Chef
operations
Eric.
director. Now, Vic and Angelo's, another brand is The Office, which I think we're going to do this next week because I want to talk about Vic and Angelo's. We've got Chef Eric, executive Chef Eric. Okay, he's not just a chef; he is executive Chef Eric.
How come you
Miranda.
didn't bring me any penny of vodka? I love that. That was my favorite. You know, I never had it any place until your restaurant, and I tried it at different Italian restaurants, and I love yours the best. That is my favorite.
Thank you.
We had, I don't know if you remember this, for the last 2 years now, we've done our little, it's not a little promotion, it's a huge promotion now, where a listener, they register.
It's called Critic for the Night. Spit it
Critic
out.
for the Night.
We only have 13 minutes left. Spit it out.
And the people who won last year, they travel all over the world. Some of the
They dine in
best
Italy. Yes.
everywhere.
All over. Yes.
They could not stop thanking us. They'd never been to Vic
Well,
and
Dawn
Angela's.
was with us that evening, and so was Chef Eric, both of them.
That's right.
And you know, and even when we were sitting there dining with them, your waiter came over. He was pairing the wine because we actually had some fish dishes. So he brought out some white wine. He was pairing wines with all the meals. So your chefs
That's
do that as
important.
well. Yes, they're very well versed on wine.
I like that. And they need to know that as well. And people really, customers come in and they really don't know unless, or some of them do know and they kind of want to
They know
test
too
you.
much, right.
Oh, yeah, and they want to test you and see if you know exactly what you're, exactly what you're talking about, and it helps. They go, our manager goes over everything with all the servers daily.
You know what I like?
I'm like a sommelier.
Some people complain about parking, on Atlantic Avenue. You have valet parking right in front.
Right.
Right in front. So it's
I mean, it's like $50, but don't worry about it.
Right?
No,
They
you
can
get
take a
discount.
bus.
You get a discount if you say, I'm here for Vic and
If
Angelo's.
Steve-O sent
Yes.
you, right? Only if Steve-O sent you.
Oh, you should.
Chef, tell everybody about
John
your
would love
pizza
that.
because only you can explain the pizza. What makes your pizza so special?
Well, one of the things that make our food very special, number one, we cook with a lot of passion and love. And I always say this, my team, the people that I work with, they have, a lot of passion with their cooking. One of the techniques that we use in a pizza dough is make sure before we start cooking a pizza is set for 2 days on the walking. And once it's set, we let it leave it in the room temperature for like 2 or 3 hours before it goes in the cold oven at 600 degrees. We use a special oil.
And the
And our
crust is amazing.
The crust is unbelievable. I think not because I work at Vic and Angelo. I think our pizza is one of the best pizzas I ever tried. when you eat it, especially when you eat it at the restaurant.
My stomach's growling. I want some pizza.
Grand Street's my favorite.
Yeah, it has.
Dawn's. I'm going home with Dawn.
Our summer sauce that we make it fresh pretty much every single day. We use fresh basil, fresh products. It's just incredible how we produce, and not just pizza, but also all the different kind of food that we do at the restaurant. We actually had two, 3 restaurants in one. Which a lot of people has pizzeria only, a restaurant only. We have.
You have it all. You really do.
All in one.
And that coal oven makes a huge difference in food, in the flavor. I don't care what anybody says.
It does.
It brings
really
out the
does.
flavor in the fish. It brings out the flavor and the chicken.
Yeah, the chicken.
There's the roasted chicken that is amazing.
And you also serve steak also.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
The skirt steak, that is one of my favorites. And, being from
Oh,
Texas.
we never had that there.
He makes the best.
And the pizza,
Wow.
the water also.
Well, it's New York water.
it's
Anything
New York
coming
water.
from New York is the best.
Yeah, it's
if I must say so myself.
Right. And
See, Chef Eric agrees with me.
Okay, I'll agree with you on that. Too.
Thank you.
You just got to try our new Venetian cake as well.
Thank you.
Our new Venetian cake, now we change it from meringue.
Because I've had that in the past.
Right. We change it. It's unbelievable. The sponge, the layers. We lower it down instead of big that high and really tall. We lower it down to 3 layers instead of 4 layers, and put the vanilla cream between the layers, and we use whipped topping on top, which is keep it absolutely a different taste. And when you bite to it, it's just incredible. That's one of Dawn's creations.
We did the coconut.
Yes.
It took me like 6 or 10 of them to make it to get it right.
It's true. Well, okay, yes, I am picky, and okay, and I apologize.
But that's good. You're a perfectionist, which
Well,
is good. That works well.
But, when I went to Venice and went to Cipriani's in Venice, I had the Venetian cake. So I always say, if we're going to do it, let's do it right. Let's go do it right. Let's not do it. And so, yes, I could be hard on it, but
I saw the same thing when I was in Venice.
Oh, by the way.
I think I was in Venice, Florida, though. Is there a Venice, Florida?
Venice, Texas.
Oh, that's what. Listen, I went to Texas. I love Texas.
Well, I'm thinking about it. We have a gift certificate to give away. There's a restaurant opening up in 2017.
Yes.
And we're going to be giving away a gift certificate today.
That's wonderful.
No?
No.
Okay.
On our new show. Did you mention our new show again? July 20th? I'm going to mention it again. From 7 to 10, WBZT.
12:30.
Be there or be square.
Listen, we have a skit that we're going to do that.
You'll pee in
First
your
of
pants.
all, pee before you leave for work.
That never happened.
Or wear the
Listen, that
pins.
doesn't ever work for me.
Wear the
Maybe they
pins.
could be a sponsor. I said that last week. That we'll have Depends as a sponsor. We'll work them into that segment. You said we need a sponsor for that segment. Depends would be perfect.
Oh, it would be.
Wouldn't that be funny? Don't you like that, Freddie?
Anyways, I had to say. So now Dawn's going to be coming back again because she also is the operations director of The Office. Speaking of burgers,
well, you love
speaking of CEO Prime Burgers,
that's his favorite, the CEO burger.
That's really good.
That is my favorite. Your fries.
Yes.
But I always say this. I love your fries. And I go there and I say, I'm just going to have one. There is no, it's like Lay's potato chips. You just can't have one. You have to eat all of
I
them.
would say you have to ruin it or make it go away.
Yeah.
But then when you try one, you don't want to ruin it because it's so good, and then you end up
No, you have to eat
eating
them
the
all.
whole thing.
You have to eat them all. That's
What's
it.
so great about The Office is your location.
Yes.
It is right there.
It's the epicenter.
That's
It's
right.
right in the heart of Del Rey. It's
On
like
Ocean-
prime location for
Atlantic Avenue.
people watching. It's
It is.
great.
Great bar. We have the biggest bar on Atlantic.
Every
It's a
time we
busy
go by there
happy
at
hour.
happy
It's
hour,
huge.
it's like packed.
Yeah.
They're out in the streets.
Do you still have my chicken wings there? Those Korean, I think they're Korean barbecue chicken wings.
We do.
Those are my favorite. I love those.
We'll bring them
Wow.
next week.
They're bringing me everything next week.
Chef Kelly.
A little bit of everything from each
We
restaurant.
got to get Chef Kelly, who's a genius, whose father is the
Chef Allen.
Yes.
at your Palm Beach Gardens
That's
location.
fun too because I always like to see, kind of test it and see how he makes.
Oh,
know?
you cause trouble between the families.
No. That's not my
There's a
problem.
war? Is there a rift? There's a rift.
No, it brings them closer together.
Yeah, you know what rift means? I didn't say raft. I said rift.
That's something you get on Hanukkah. Oh, that's a gift. Okay.
No, I don't even get those on Hanukkah.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding. I get them on Christmas. See? They're under the tree.
So anyway, we're gonna set it up to get the office in, and your other brand is BurgerFi,
which is blowing up. So how many locations do you have now?
John said there's over 100.
There is.
That's crazy.
There's an opening tonight. In Florida, it's about, I think, 15 minutes away from here. I'll have to get with you guys.
And if you've never tried BurgerFi burgers, it also has the brand on the top.
Addicting.
Yes, like The Office has that brand that you stamp it.
Yes.
And it says The Office, and BurgerFi has that as well.
Yes.
And I actually went to BurgerFi, I had a burger there, and the onion rings, they're fabulous. But
They're
the onion rings are the size of Steve-O's head.
I love it when you talk to me like that.
It took me. I'm talking about the top of your head. Don't get crazy over there. Again, it goes back to, listen, stop getting crazy over there. We're not going to have a show on the 20th. Oh, by the way, the show's going on. Did I tell you the show's going on? July 20th, WBZT. Anyway, no.
Hey, we got some big celebrities going to be on that show.
We do. We have a huge lineup. Chaz Palminteri's coming on.
Yes.
Yes. And who else? Chris Levitt from Million Dollar Listing. Ryan from Manhattan. Million Dollar Listing Manhattan.
New York Listing.
New York, whatever it is. Manhattan, New York. Same thing, different day.
Who cares, Ryan?
That's not nice. He's not going to come on now.
Sure he will.
Who else is coming on? Steve Marano's going to come on.
Steve Marano's coming on.
Steve-O and Rene. Who are they?
Big Ange.
Yes.
Will be coming on. We have, oh my gosh, we got so many celebrities coming on our show. How do we afford to pay all of them? We'll give them a gift certificate to Vic and Angela's.
You can give them some food.
Just feed them.
Bribe them.
Bribe them.
That's what you do with me all the time.
I do.
Yeah.
How are people going to do 3 hours of us every morning?
I don't know how I'm going to do it.
Anyway, Chef Eric, yes, I am so glad you're back. I don't even know who was there at because I didn't care. I'm glad you're back because we're
big fans. Okay?
Hundreds and
Huge
thousands
fans.
of chefs because we do this every week, and you've got probably the most passion I have ever seen.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell everybody both locations where they're located. Both locations where they're located. You like that? Your two locations.
One is off of PGA Boulevard.
Right.
95, right underneath the bridge. And it'll be on the left side. You can't miss it. It's got the first turn in the Commons shopping center. On the left side with it has the red umbrellas all outside.
You can't miss it.
All lit up, yes. Right before they exit to get back onto the highway.
And your phone number to make reservations. And it's one phone number for both locations.
That's
if you don't have it, I have it. 844. Don't worry, the girl with the laryngitis is going to give it. 844-842. See, nothing shuts me up.
And
You're
you know
right.
what?
2632. Can I finish reading the number off? I'm in the middle of reading their phone number
Get
to make
half
reservations.
of it now and half of it after the show.
Anyway, back to the phone number. Well, I got rudely interrupted. 844-842-2632. And take us out, Steve.
We're going to get Steven Lieber on.
From BurgerFi. We'd love to have him.
We'd love to have him on the show.
Today's show has been brought to you by Vic and Angelo's, one of our top 20 restaurants, and one of Steve and my favorites for lunch or dinner. I can't even talk. I can't even end the show. Don't forget to make your dinner reservations at Vic and Angelo's.
Or brunch.
Call him 844-842-2632.
Hey, thanks for listening today. Thanks for coming on today.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in.
We'll see you guys next week. Peace and love.
We're out.
You've been listening to the Eat and Critique Show with local restaurant critics Steve-O and Rene. Tune in again next week for more restaurant reviews, fine dining gift certificate giveaways, and interviews as Steve-O and Rene search for the good, the bad, and the ugly in fine dining experiences. To contact Steve-O and Rene, go to their website at www.theeatandcritiqueshow.com or go to their Facebook page. Thanks again for tuning in to the Eat and Critique Show here on Real Radio 94.3.